What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today we got another PS5 collection video. This is going to be part 8. I got another 10 games that I added to the collection, so we're going to go ahead and just get it started. Starting with Die After Sunset. This is a roguelike style of game. I got it because I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I got it because I got it for $10. And you guys know how I feel about games and prices. If it's $10 and under, I feel like it's always worth it. I looked it up, and I did like the cartoony aesthetic of the game. That kind of looked kind of fun, and I like roguelike. So it's like almost like an open worldish kind of roguelike, which I think is pretty cool. Like I said, the aesthetic looked good, and from the reviews I've seen, it does have its difficulty to it, which is awesome. So I like those kind of games, man, with those trial and error and trying to figure out the best way to do another run. So yeah, hopefully this game is fun. Worst case scenario, like I said, $10, not bad, man. Next up is Star Wars Outlaws. Now, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, man, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty excited to play this. The only thing that concerns me the most about this game is this right here. I got nothing against Ubisoft, man, but I said in past videos, I feel like that Ubisoft games, they just tend to feel too bloated, man. Too bloated, too much filler missions, a lot of exploring, a lot of collectibles. I do like usually going for platinums, and Ubisoft games are just, I ain't gonna lie, man, I feel like they're one of the worst to go for platinum trophies on, just because they're not hard. It's just so much to always do, man, and I just feel like it's too much stuff. It takes too long, but I do love the Star Wars, universe. So hopefully Ubisoft made a pretty good open world Star Wars, kind of world to explore around it, man. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I heard overall it's more of like a sneaky kind of game. Like you gotta like kind of sneak your way around, and you don't really want to take people head on kind of thing, which I'm cool with. That's fine. I mean, kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed. That's kind of how that game's meant to be played. But yeah, I actually have pretty high hopes for it because, like I said, I do like the Star Wars world. So we'll see what it's like. Hopefully, it is something that's up there for me. But like I said, it being an Ubisoft game is what really kind of makes me a little hesitant with it. Next up is Sonic Superstars. Now, I wanted this game for a while because I've said in my past videos, my son, he loves Sonic, man. He really, really does. But I just was kind of just waiting for this game to go on sale. It is a multiplayer kind of game, co-op, which is always fun. I do like the fact that if you get too far ahead of your co-op partner, it kind of just brings them to you. So that kind of works out for those sections that my son might struggle with a little bit. He's only 5, so there's going to be some parts he's probably going to struggle with a little bit. But like I said, he loves Sonic. I got it so we can play it together. I love playing games with him. And hopefully it's worth it. I heard pretty good things about it, man. So hopefully it's a pretty good game. Next up is another game that I got I got it for 2 reasons. One for my son, and one because I got it for literally $5. Paperman Adventure Delivered. I looked it up. The game, it looks terrible. It really does. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The game looks terrible. I guess you're one of these 4 paper characters, these parcel men or whatever, and this dragon up here took all the paper, and your job is to find all the mail and packages and stuff like that. It looks like a super janky old school, I'm not even gonna lie, maybe like a Nintendo 64 style of game, but I got it, like I said, because I believe it is co-op as well. If it's not, then I'll have my son play it just so he can play it. He actually is the one that saw it, and like I said, I saw it for $5. So I was like, you know what? Whatever, dude. Let's just get it. We'll add it to the collection. So we'll open this one up soon because I think I'm gonna rip this one off like a band-aid and just kind of get to it and get over with it. But we'll see. We'll see. Next up is Halloween Ash vs. Evil Dead double feature. I got this one in that deluxe edition video that I posted, guys. I'm not gonna explain too much about it because I think I kind of went over it in that game. It's one of those old school side scroller kind of games. It looks like a ton of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it really, really does. I love the Halloween character. Ash has always been a pretty cool character too. Like I said in the past videos too, man, anything that's 80s, 90s, like that's me, man. Like I love that stuff. I love those old movies. So getting the opportunity to play a little side-scroller game looks like a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll probably get to it around Halloween time. Next up is Yars Rising. It's a 2D platformer game. I got this one because of really just how it looked, and because I got it for $15, which I felt like was pretty cool. Pretty good enough deal for it. It's got that retro looking style kind of game. It is like I said, a platformer. I don't know too much about it, but like I said, I like Atari games, those Atari old school looking games, and this one looked just like it. And for $15, I said, why not, you know? So we'll see. Next up is NBA 2K24. It's obviously the older 2K game. I was just waiting for it to get really cheap because, like I've said in my past videos before, I think it was my PS3 collection. I had another game with Kobe Bryant on the cover. Kobe was on this cover. Like I said before, Kobe Bryant's my favorite basketball player. He's always been my favorite basketball player since I was little. So yeah, I had to get this one because he was on the cover. I don't really play sports games. I've never really, I used to play them all the time, but they're just the same thing over and over and over, man. So I got tired of just basically playing for roster updates. So I just literally waited till this game went down to like $10, and I was like, okay, now we'll get it, just to keep it because Kobe's on the cover. I am making like a little mural thing for him, so yeah, this will go in there. But yeah, that's literally the only reason I got it. I'm never gonna play it. It's gonna stay sealed. And RIP Kobe, man. Next up is a game that I got for me and my brother, Split Fiction. We haven't got to it yet because he's currently, I don't know what he's playing, but I know he's currently playing something. He wanted to finish that one first. I'm either gonna play with him or I'm gonna play it with someone else, kind of whoever's done with it first. I'll still play with the other person too, but I do want to get to it right away because I've heard nothing but great things about it, man. He's like, they know what they're doing. They, as far as like with those co-op games, man, they're really good at it, man. With It Takes Two, me and my brother played that one. I actually got the platinum on that one, and then the other one I think was a Way Out. That one's really awesome too, man. And then I heard Split Fiction is, I've heard some people say as far as even being Game of the Year contention, man. Like it's supposedly that good. So I'm really looking forward to it. I wouldn't doubt if it is that good because, like I said, Hazelight does such a great job, and I love how they always kind of like change their stories and their style of the game. This one looks super sci-fi fantasy, like a lot different from It Takes Two and a lot different from A Way Out. So like I like that they keep trying different stuff, man. They just seem to be really good at their craft, man. I'm excited to play this one. Hopefully it's as good as everyone says, man. Next up is Ziggurat 2. So I remember Ziggurat 1, but I remember that being on like the PC. And then I came across this one. I think I got this one at GameStop, actually. I got it for like 14 or 15 bucks, something like that. I was like, oh crap, man, like I remember that game. Like I remember, like barely remember it. I remember the name. And I just remember it being on PC. I don't know if the first one had a platform release or not, but I do remember from PC. And it is one of those games where like it's like magic, and like there's like runs where you have to survive a horde kind of thing and stuff like that. So like I said, I barely remember the first one, and this one aesthetically it looked like the kind of game that I would like to play. So I'm gonna give it a shot, especially for the price it was at. I figured, you know what, why not? Let's go for it. So hopefully I like it, man. We'll see. Hopefully this kind of puts me onto it, and maybe I'll go back to play the first one. We'll see. And last for today's list is a game that I've been waiting a long time for, man. Atomic Heart. I've been waiting for this game for so long. I just did not want to pay the price of what it was. It would never come down in price. I finally was able to find it for under 30 bucks, which was like, to me, that was great because it just wasn't going down. Now, one thing that I didn't know when I purchased it, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. It is the European copy. So I don't know if that really changes anything. From what I heard, it kind of changes. I guess you probably can't play the DLC. I hope that's all it is. I hope the game itself still runs, and I hope it still works because I've been wanting to play this for a while. I've heard very mixed things about it, but like the way the game looks, like it looks like it's a fun game. It looks like my kind of game. Kind of reminds me of, not exactly, but like the way the action of the game looks. It reminds me of like that BioShock style of game. Obviously, it doesn't look nothing like Rapture itself, but like just the way the gameplay looked, it just kind of reminded me of that. And I love BioShock, so anything that gets close to that, I'm like, heck yeah, I want to play that. But like I said, this whole European thing, I don't know too much about it. I gotta look it up. The only thing I was able to find so far was just the DLC. You won't be able to play the DLC, which is fine. I'm okay. I usually don't play DLC anyways, unless I really, really like the game. But if I have to skip on the DLC for this, that's okay. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully it was worth the wait. But like I said, over where I live, we could not find a copy of this, man. Like, just new, used, nothing. We never could find it. And I didn't want to pay like the $48 at GameStop. Like, it was already like a 2-year-old game. I just didn't think it was worth it. Didn't want to do that. Found it at a good price. Hopefully it works out and it's a good game. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Those were 10 new pickups. I got a couple more games actually coming in, so we'll probably get another video pretty soon. But yeah, those are the 10 games. If you guys play any of these games and recommend that I play one sooner rather than later, like Star Wars, let me know if that's any good. Let me know if you guys like Split Fiction. Shoot, let me know if Atomic Heart's any good, man. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I always appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please leave a like, and you guys have a good one.